Sir Paul McCartney and John Lennon's songwriting was the creative driving force behind the Beatles' success. Under the joint credit Lennon-McCartney, the two penned the vast majority of the band's tracks and boast a collection of hits that other musicians can only dream of. John and Paul McCartney were given equal credit for the Beatles' songs, regardless of whether they worked together or wrote them separately. John and Paul used to write songs together while jamming in the early years, but as the 1960s progressed and creative differences surfaced, they began to write separately and then share their work. It seems that John and Sir Paul were always competing with each other over who could write the best songs, which made John occasionally belittle his collaborator. Recently, The Echo examined his contempt for Sir Paul's Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band, his amusement at Let It Be, and his open animosity toward Obla Di, Obla Da. John mentioned a friendly rivalry with Paul about who got the A-side, who got the hits, in an interview he gave to Playboy in 1980. If that's so, he was describing the band's process of creating the song A Hard Day's Night, which was also the name of the 1964 film and album. Sir Ringo Starr made a remark that inspired the title of the song. The band chose to adopt Sir Paul's gaffe as their title since he admired Sir Ringo's gaffe. We were almost done shooting the picture when this exciting new element, the film's title, came up, something we hadn't anticipated, he explained. As a group of us sat around at Twickenham Studios trying to think of something, we mentioned, well, there was something Ringo said the other day, to director Dick Lester, film producer Walter Shenson, and Bud Ornstein, United Artists' European head of production. A Hard Day's Night was certainly that, he remarked after a performance. The band then recorded the song at EMI Studios, taking less than 3 hours to do so. According to film producer Walter Shenson, who was there at the recording session, there were John and Paul with guitars at the ready and all the songs scrawled on matchbook covers. The following night, they taped it after playing it. The arrangement was really amazing, and it had the perfect rhythm. These guys were geniuses. The song charted at #1 around the world. In August 1964, the single, A Hard Day's Night, and the album were top of the charts in America and the United Kingdom simultaneously, the first time any musicians had done so.